Everybody knows the San Diego real estate market is red hot. So what are some of the ways that you can help take advantage of the opportunity that's being presented? Antonio Alamilla is here from Big Block. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good. How are you doing?
Good to see you, brother. So we're going to talk about Senate Bill 9, and this is essentially helping people fast track the process by which they can subdivide their properties and add additional units. Is that kind of
right? So this is just for homeowners.
Okay.
So SB9 allows homeowners to subdivide their lot and add 2 duplexes on each lot. So in total, you can have 4 units.
4 units on a single lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is just residential lots.
Okay.
So no multifamily, commercial, just residential.
And this is a done deal, right? This isn't like in process. This has been approved. It's in force. You can do this as of right now.
Yes. So it started this year, 2022. And yeah, it's a great opportunity for homeowners to add value to their properties and create cash flow.
And so I'm assuming that they had to create this bill because this wasn't allowed before.
Right.
But because like if you were R1 or whatever, right?
Yes, yeah. So before, they used to allow you to just build an ADU, so you can have like a duplex.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can subdivide your lot into 2 parcels and add 2 units in the new parcel, and then add an ADU in your existing home.
Okay.
So you can have 4 units now.
Wow. And are they specifying, do they consider the ADU as a unit?
Yes.
It does count as a unit.
It counts as a
okay.
unit, yeah.
Because I always have to be careful with that because like in lending, for example,
Right.
the ADU isn't technically a unit.
Right, yeah.
It's still a single family if you have a single family home with an ADU, which is beneficial for some cases and not for others. But so they're saying, okay, an ADU is a unit. So if I have my house and I already have an ADU, but I have a big lot, I could essentially subdivide the lot.
Correct.
Now to subdivide the lot, what do I need to do? Do I have to get a surveyor? Do I have to get title involved? Like what kind of process is that?
Yeah. So the first step is to apply, fill out the SB9 application to the city, and then they'll tell you if it's approved, if they allow it or not.
Okay.
And then from there, it's the same process as building, as developing.
Okay.
So you go through the plans, and then you get the permits approved.
Okay. Yeah. So just similar process to normal.
Similar process, yeah. But first, you have to go to the city and submit the application for SB9.
Now, what's interesting to me about this, and the reason why I thought this was an awesome topic, we've been wanting to talk about this for a while, is the amount of value you can add to your property.
Yes.
A lot of people don't realize this, and it's one of the things that's interesting about real estate as an investment. We talk about stocks. Listen, if you invest your money in stocks, there's a chance it could go to zero. Doesn't matter what stock.
Right.
It could go to zero. Cryptocurrency, you invest in it, it could go up a lot, it could go to zero.
Right.
Real estate will never go to zero.
Never.
It can't, even if the house burns down,
Yeah.
it's not going to go to zero. It just can't because the ground itself is worth money. And especially in a place like San Diego, the ground is really what is worth the most money. And so when you go to buy a place, you're paying a lot for the ground. You already have ground.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now you can just pay to actually build something on it. You are immediately creating insane amounts of equity. You're essentially double dipping your ground.
Yeah. It's crazy, and also there's always gonna be demand. People need to either rent or own, so they have to have a place to live.
Yeah.
So it never loses its value.
Well, the thing is, when you have properties that have multi-units, or if you can sell those in a package, or if you can really, ideally, if you're a homeowner and you're able to do this, you have the ground, you have the capital to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to inject a ton of equity into your property, but also cash flow.
Cash flow, yes.
There is a real shortage, not just of housing right now, but there's a real shortage of rentals.
Rentals, correct.
And that's the reason I believe that we were able to get this passed.
Yes, it's because of the housing shortage. We need more housing, and they're encouraging homeowners to develop and create more housing for the people.
Yeah, it's needed, and it's needed so badly that the legislature actually took steps to make it easy to build units so people have places to live. That is an opportunity for everyone who owns a home, who has a nice sized lot, and it's getting harder and harder to find homes with those kinds of lots.
Right.
It really is.
Well, the minimum lot size to subdivide, it's 2,400 square feet. So you can, so each lot can be 1,200 square feet.
1,200?
Yeah,
or
the
12,000?
1,200.
1,200?
Yes. So it can be a really small lot. You can subdivide it, but the minimum is per each lot, 1,200 square feet.
That is extremely small.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, for like, just for example, 4,000 square feet would be
Yes.
1/10 of an acre,
Right.
or 1/11 actually. So, you know, most lots are 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 square feet at the minimum.
Minimum.
So you're saying 1,200 is the minimum.
1,200 is the minimum.
That's very, very small.
Well, I mean, 2,400, and then you can subdivide it to 2 parcels of
Of 1,200.
1,200 each. Yeah.
But that's really small. So,
Yeah.
but I imagine, you know, from an ADU standpoint, do you know about all these prefab ADU things up in Orange County?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they've got the top 5 distribution companies for these prefab ADUs are all in Orange County, so right up there. And these prefab ADUs, essentially what they're still stick built.
Yes.
They're stick built, but they're prefabbed so that they're easier to put together on location. And you can get them from all sorts of sizes, from like 250 square feet up to like 1,200 square feet.
Yeah.
So you can build essentially an office or a separate room, a small quarters, like a casita type situation. Or you could go big if you have the space.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen people building 3-bedroom ADUs.
Wow. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you can. You have the option. You know, it depends on your budget, and then also your plans of how much you wanna be cash flowing.
yeah, exactly. But you can rent these places really, really nice. I mean, the numbers pencil out extremely well.
Yes.
In fact, if you can put an ADU on your home, doesn't matter if you're using SB9 or not, it's going to pencil beautifully. I've done so many of these calculations.
Yeah.
A lot of people will do, especially in times like this where your home has gone up in value a lot, they'll take a cash out refi
Right.
to get the money to go ahead and build the ADU.
Correct.
So we're always running these numbers to make sure it makes sense ahead of time. Okay, hey, if we take the cash out, here's the new payment. What are we going to get for rent? And we run the numbers, and every time it's like glorious.
Yes. So for to build, the price per square foot it's like $250.
Okay.
So let's say you build like 500 square feet home, ADU. It's gonna be around like
125 grand.
125 grand. Yeah. So, but the value of your property will increase probably like 250.
Well, the way I look at it is, if you look at the price per square foot right now, price per square foot is about $550, and that's all encompassing, detached and attached combined.
Correct.
So if you look at 550, if you're building for 250, you're getting $300 a square foot
Yes.
just immediately.
Immediately.
And so that's why your value is going to go up a lot. So your value will go up about double what you spend to build it. If you build it somewhat efficiently, you know, and you don't have a lot of mistakes or overspend and so forth,
Right.
you're going to double what you spend in value plus have the cash flow.
Yeah.
And for people who are doing a cash out loan and just refinancing their home, you don't have separate financing on it. You don't have a new amortized payment. So you're able to really minimize your monthly costs for it. So that's just a really, really good option,
Yeah.
you know, for people to look at.
Yeah, so you'll be getting more cash flow, and that will pay off what you cash out, right?
That's right. Antonio, this has been great, man. Thanks for coming in and sharing this with us today. It's a huge opportunity. I want to help people take advantage of it. Hey, definitely share this video with your friends. Let's help make them smarter than everyone else. We'll see you soon.